everybody. Welcome to the show. I'd like to thank you for joining me today at the Watch Hangout. Let's get this show started. And before we get going, let's get a wristwatch check from everybody. What are we wearing today? What is on the wrist? Hello, yeah, it's time for a little watch talk. The Macho Man watch. No, I don't know how I was gonna work that in, but I felt a little Macho Man coming on there. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's Wednesday. We're in the Alien Studios. Surprise! It's a little surprise stream. We're doing Watch Talk Wednesday. It's a little dark in here, but that's all right. We're gonna get things fixed up. We're gonna get things going. I got my main man from Montreal in the house, Marco. Hello, Marco. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And fucking skinny son of a bitch hasn't been around forever. He's still the main man. That's fucking. I'm gonna sip on some bitter coffee to wash that down.
Hey man, you got to change your name to something with an M. You got to change it to something with an M.
Mustafa.
And then of course we got Ali.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the Squatchbox, founder of the Clubfoot King Club. There we go. Got it.
We finally said it right, man.
Yeah, it only took me about 100 or so tries, but we got it. All right, fellas. It's a surprise stream. Thanks for joining. The link is pinned if anyone wants to come hang with us. It's an open door policy. You guys are all welcome. You're all what does he say in King of New York? What does Frank White tell him? You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You remember that part on the train?
I don't actually.
Yeah, I think he kills a bunch of the main people, and then he tells all the the flunkies, you're all welcome.
That's right. That's right. Yes, that is true.
Yes, I like that part. All right, what do we have on the wrist today, gents? What are we wearing? I have not taken this thing off the wrist. I really think it's starting to dethrone the Submariner. For those who can't see, it's the IWC Pilot Mark 18 titanium. Yeah, it's weird, man. I've been wearing this as my daily since I got it. It's just so light and comfortable. This darn strap.
Yeah,
someone told me to get. Yeah, shout out to Delugs. Send me some more, and I'll plug them some more. Thank you, Delugs. Appreciate that. It was good. Actually, I bought these with my own money. They're excellent, though. I bought them in green and khaki. I recommend the khaki.
Yeah, because the green is a little. What was the other one I got? I forgot. It wasn't the green one, but it was like a little off, like color wise. I don't kind of. Strange.
The olive green, olive drab, or whatever it's called.
I don't remember. I got another one, but I'll look it up. I'll look up the name.
Mm-hmm.
I bought also a taupe one, but it was like a little more brown than taupe, to be honest with you. It's like a very brown taupe. I don't know. Kind of cool. I'm wearing this.
Rolex. Nice.
Rolex.
Still the honeymoon.
Yeah, man. It's great. It's such a great watch. Just perfect wine set and wear. Actually, I put it down because I was wearing the new Mont Blanc Mono Pusher Chrono, which I could show off. I have it with me, which is also awesome. And I was just thinking, what a perfect two-piece combo, like a Mono Pusher Chrono in rose gold, and then a time-only kind of sports watch, just sleek and elegant.
Sweet. I'm really liking. I've got the Mr. G, the Brody version, the rubber strap.
Rubber.
I was learning how to use a really obscure end mill sharpener today. This old fella decided, smoke a stick and teach me how to use some obscure power tools. But to Marco's thing, I've been to the Mont Blanc boutique probably once a quarter the past 3 years as they kind of evolved their watches, right? I think the divers are a mess, continue to be a mess, but their hybrid pieces and the dress pieces, they're getting better and better and better. The pricing's still just way off. Secondary market's good. Right, retail prices way off. But it's they're getting better and better and better. The one thing Mont Blanc really needs to work on now, really, is that between the two Mont Blanc boutiques I've been to, they know nothing about their own watches in the boutiques. Yeah. They're hosting watch events and trying to get watch people to come, but they know nothing. And then the way they pitch it is so bad.
It
They've
is.
got to work on that, man.
I thought you were going to say there's their customer base. They need to work.
Yeah, I mean, also it's just like a different, different customer base. You go from, selling, let's call it like $6,000 to $2,000 pens, right? Roughly speaking, on a more regular basis, versus like selling a 3,000+, and in some cases $10,000 watch. It's just like a different price point. It needs to be approached totally differently. I couldn't agree more. But yeah, I mean, the one that I bought, the mono pusher chrono, was like 30,000 euros at retail, and I paid like 12 grand for it. So yeah,
I think at least in my area, Montblanc is moving more leather goods than pens.
yeah, leather goods is always the best for sure.
But it is. I'm really impressed with their design language on the wristwatches. But like I said, my philosophy is that if I'm not willing to pay retail, even though I don't have to, right? Unless I have a relationship, or it's not good enough. And I'm not.
But there's just no reason to build a relationship. Like you're not going to get some rare elusive pen that's worth 3x retail. That's the idea.
The JFK pen. All right, let's run through the chat, see who we got here. By the way, let's give a big shout out to our sponsors. One of them is on the panel. Maybe I have no pull-up abilities, so maybe someone can help me out here.
I can get Marco's information up.
Yeah, let's get Marco's. By the way, we got Marco's Instagram, and we have our friend Steve, who we're going to get to in a minute. We got you guys posted in all the summaries of the live streams now. So when you click on more info, you guys are in there. Make sure you check out this young man for all your watch buying needs. Marco is the man. He hooks it up all the time, does his best. We can only do our best, right? As they say.
I do what I can. Yes, sir. I just hit 9,000 subs on YouTube today, actually.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, we're going to drop Marco's YouTube in the stream. Make sure you subscribe for anyone who is not. Make sure you check out Berdine's Jewelry on YouTube. Some of the best and most informative. It's like a young Tim Masso, You like when people say that? Marco's like, no. I think Marco's got his own twist on things. I don't honestly think he's like a young Tim. I think he knows a lot. I get why people say that comparison because, he knows quite a bit of information and he, verbalizes it well. I think that's but their personalities are, quite different. Both enjoyable, but different, Link is pinned if anyone wants to join. We got Marco upvoted. Thank you very much. Can we pull up Steve's page as well? Let's give Steve a little plug.
So we have these are the links to both Marco's IG and Steve's site are in both the video description and the channel description now. So this is Steve's Stogie Sampler gift packs. The discount codes are on the page, and he has the winter pack, he has the Padron pack up, he has the CRA pack, which honestly might be the best overall value for like just the breadth of family-owned cigar brands supporting cigar rights in the United States. And then for those who are truly looking for something completely new, he has the mild, medium, and full strength sampler at the bottom, the SC DuPont accessories in the middle. So great stuff, actually. And he's expanding rapidly. We've kind of created our own little discount code monster if we keep supporting Steve, and for that matter, Berdine's.
He says there are only 2 left right now. Can we drop his link so I can pull it up on there as well?
I got you, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. 2 left until next year. Oh man. I guess get them now.
CRA is a nice organization.
Lord of Flex says, been seeing a lot of great guests on the streams lately. Kim Illman, Long Island Mark. We also had Jody from Just One More Watch on. Big shout out to Robert Wood. Blake doing an excellent job on those Tuesday shows. And tonight we have Marco, yes, but we might also have a special guest either tonight or Friday. We have another guest coming as well. But we always love when Marco's on. By the way, this is the link, guys, if you want to get yourself stogiesampler.com. This is our friend Steve over at Leaf Cigars. Leaf Cigars of Bayville. Check them out. We got a couple things to plug tonight.
A lot of people were really interested the other night. And the last thing, I don't want to belabor this, but since cigars are definitely important to me, we shared last Friday, we shared some pictures of some of the stuff that he had sold to people recently. He's expanding into the Davidoff family range. Got La Flor Dominica Andalusian bowls. For Marco, if you haven't ordered some bowls, get 3-4 bowls and leave them in the humidor for a year or 2. Phenomenal sticks. Steve's got them. So lots of interesting stuff he's pulling in.
Very nice, very nice. Just messaging, doing some technical work here. Give me a second. Okay, that's done. Technical work is done. Let's run through the chat. Let's see who's here. We got Marco upvoting. We got Matthias in the house. Good to see Matthias. Thank you, sir. We got DP reminding everybody to upvote. We do appreciate it. We have Darth Simon in the house. That's our man Steve. Thank you, Steve. Greatly appreciated. We gotta give Steve a wrench. You don't have a wrench? Can you wrench him, please? I don't have.
I can wrench him.
Thank you, sir. We got my man Doc Mick in Florida in the house. He said Curlock sent me. Well, welcome. Big shout out. Thank you, OC. Appreciate you sending over the crew. By the way, guys, if anyone else is live streaming, get over in those chats. Let them know that the Watch Hangout is live and we're here to party. We're ready to rock and roll. We got Robert Wood with our first super chat of the evening. Thank you, sir. $2. He says, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you, sir. Excellent show with Mark from Long Island Watch the other day. It was yesterday, actually. Great stream. If you guys want to check that out sometime later after the stream, I think it was a very good stream. Guys had a great show. We got Logan Hall in the house. Logan Hall's Grill Streams. He says, Curlock sent me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we got another super chat coming in from Ryan Hofre, $2 super chat. He says, stream often and let the haters hate. JJ, Godspeed. You know, it's hard to pay attention to. There's just how much hate can you watch before you get tired of it? How much, manipulation. I just try to stay away from those guys. They're just not good. It's not good for you. Like I say, every time you tell a manipulative lie, your tooth falls out. You only have how many teeth? What did we went over this the other 32 teeth. So, by the 33rd lie, you go quite gummy. It just is what it is. But hey, we got Andy Lewis in the house. Let's see. Who else do we got here? Lord of Fleck we got. We pulled up Steve's link. Let's pop it up there one more time. He says, I like Marco quite a bit. Just teasing. Yes, we all love. How could you not love Marco? Come on.
I'm pretty neutral on Marco. I said he's going to absolutely get a mustache. You do not trust the guy who cannot grow a mustache.
It's working. It's coming.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
We got Pazuzu.
25 years of build up on that face right now.
Yes.
Welcome, Pazuzu. Good to see you. We got one of our members as well, Saber in the house. Saber 68.
One of the nicest guys out there. Him and his wife.
Dub membership or make? What does this mean?
He deleted it. So I think it was a typo of some sort. It just still shows up at StreamYard.
Oh, yeah. I don't have the YouTube window open. As you can see, I'm in the alien spacecraft. I have one window. I'm working out of one window instead of three. I was supposed to set up another iPad.
Jeffrey Goldblum and Will Smith have not been available lately to go rescue JJ. We're still waiting.
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, he said upgrade my membership or get Barbie Jeep a membership. Be honest, we can't.
Just upgrade your membership. Like either buy somebody a membership or upgrade yours.
What is he saying? Oh, to get Barbie in the group?
Yeah, I guess.
We'll add Barbie to the Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll say just tell her to click the link that I sent to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you want to upgrade, you can. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. I'm not holding you hostage. You guys can both share. You guys can both come in and share the membership. That's fine. If you'd like to upgrade, it's appreciated, but not necessary. Speaking of not necessary, we got Curly joining us. Hello,
thank you. Gee, man.
Sometimes you just walk into what you walk into, Curly. It's not you could ask Ari. Sometimes he walks into a good compliment. Sometimes he walks into a buzzsaw. It really depends.
Ooh, man, I was trying to get this is like my pre-dinner lashing I'm gonna take. I mean, it's like I got people waking up in the morning, afternoon, and going to bed with nothing but Uncle Squish on their mind for some reason. All I want to do is go on my watch journey and be left alone. What's up, Perry? What's up, Paz? Rufus? What's up, everybody?
A challenge to find Curly a watch, Rufus says. Is this a thing? What's going on here? A challenge to find Curly a watch?
It's been I've been going through my tax papers today, and it seems like I have what do they call it when what do you call it when you want to give something to yourself an accomplishment? I have an accomplishment.
A milestone.
Yeah, I think I might have a milestone. My last partnership dissolvement payment came in, and I'm like, honey, I think I got enough disposable income to finally bend to the peer pressure of the hanging out with watch guys. So.
Wait.
The funny thing is,
Curly's buying a real watch, like a real deal watch.
Maybe more than one. See, The crazy thing is I've been listening to you guys, many people watched unboxings, heard the acquisition stories, heard all the theory behind watch collecting and all that stuff. And, I enjoyed it when it's somebody else doing it. Now that it's me, I'm more confused than ever.
Yeah, it's not easy when it's you, right? I could always tell everyone else what to do, but
the first steps, man. Do you guys remember your first steps, your first watch journey steps?
Look at this. We got Kesslo in the house. He says, "What's up, boys? The Hollywood Prince." I like that name. Very cool name. Kesslo, hop on here, man. Hop on. Speaking of, we have Steve hopping on. Hey, Steve.
Hollywood Princess. Speaking of Hollywood Princess.
Yeah, he's the East Coast Hollywood Prince, There we go.
How's it going, guys?
How you
How's
doing?
it going? Welcome.
Marco?
What's up, Steve?
How's it going, guys? And Marco.
That was a little cold. He's like Marco didn't quite that.
Hey, Marco, seriously, does anybody rock a scarf better than Kelso? I mean, I saw the picture of Kelso and Mark Goldberg with you.
Did he wear a scarf when I met him? I don't think so. I think
it was in the picture. He was in the picture. It
yeah,
was
no, not with me. He wasn't wearing a scarf. He must have been holding back.
Oh, did they Photoshop you into the middle of Mark Goldberg and Kelso? Because
yeah, I did not. I've never met a Goldberg in real life.
Wait, do we have this
Wait a
picture?
minute,
I want
what?
to see. Can we see this picture?
We're talking about Mark Goldberg, the dog trainer, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did they Photoshop you in the middle of them?
100%. I've never met Mark a single day.
Wait, let's see it. Do you have it? Pull it up. Pull it up.
No, I'll find it. I'll find it for
Oh, that's
sure. I mean,
funny as hell.
they had it up on the screen for like an hour. I wasn't listening. I was just seeing what the chat was saying. I was like, oh, that's cool because Goldberg and Kelso met in Chicago, and I'm like, they went and met Marco.
Wow, Marco, you get that famous. They ride in the coattails. That's like
JJ,
having
I'm gonna
MJ.
what's it called? I'm gonna do a throwback. He doesn't talk to the JV crew. Remember that?
Yeah, the junior boss.
Wait a minute. Hey, Kelso, wait a minute. Kelso,
JV crew.
Kelso, jump on here and explain yourself. What did you guys Photoshop Marco into the picture or what?
Listen, I
Yeah,
swear
Kessler,
to-
get
I
on
swear
here.
to
Let's
my
see what's
mother's
up.
life that I did not ever meet Mark Goldberg.
Dude, I mean, Goldberg looked like he was posing for the Yellow Brick Road, and Kelso had a scarf on, and you were there. You were on there. I mean, they're doing
For
a little.
sure.
They're doing a little Photoshop stuff then, huh?
All right, let me just
Strange.
catch up here. We got Perry TV in the house. He says, "Gentlemen, terrific watch panel. Thank you, Perry. Good to see you." We got Burb in the house. We got to get Burb on. It's been a while. Mr. GMT always times to show entries. Something dirty. Yeah, that is true. He waits for the erotic segue. And then he comes on. We got Big George in the house. Good to see Big George. Says, hey, nice crew today. Hey, that rhymes, George. You're a poet and you didn't know it. Let's see here. We got Mobster in the house. Good to see Mobster. He says, Curly needs a two-tone Submariner black dial. I can see him wearing that. Well, that's an option we could get into. Definitely an option. And then we got a member chat from the original OC. OC, thank you for being a member of the channel and supporting. We do appreciate it. He says, Curly is doing watch talk and thinking about buying a luxury watch. The path, the journey. Curly's detractors will have a conniption fit. Cheers. That's a good one. I like it. Very nice. All right.
I'm coming to the realization I may need two because I'm going to have two unboxings. One dress watch and one something watch.
You just need one, honestly. Just get one Rolex. Don't you have a Tissot PRX?
Yeah, but that's so
No, that counts. That's part of the collection. You just need one Rolex. That's it. That's all you need. So Mariner, doesn't matter. You get one Rolex, they can never say anything ever.
My
again.
man Marco, I like
Let's
this.
let's
This
check it
is
with Steve, and if
Yes.
Steve wanted to join for the Uncle Squish watch selection. It's like a draft.
Yeah, what do you think, Steve? What's your opinion on this? His
New
first
watch
luxury
collection.
watch.
Yes.
Explain it to me.
His
wants-
first luxury watch.
Yeah, he wants to jump into. He has a Tissot, two Tissots, but he's been doing a lot of live streaming. He's gotten
Right.
bit by the bug. He's been raking in the bucks, and now he wants to spend some of it,
It's the
bring it
peer
back to
pressure,
the watch community. He's
Steve.
been peer
It's the
pressured.
I think the Submariner would have to be his first one for sure.
Get the pig.
Nice
sub, the
stainless
$40
Submariner.
pig sub. Remember that one, JJ? The pig sub? The pig
Yeah,
sub.
get the pig stuff.
Marco, your advice is like top of the list. Everybody's like, just talk to Marco. You're in the same town and
One Rolex.
pink.
That's it. That's all you
Come
need.
on.
One
I'm
Rolex.
not a scarf guy, Marco.
I got to see the edited picture now. I got to see this.
Wait,
I'll
Kessel's
find it. All right, I'll find it.
denying it. He's saying Curly put down the crack pipe. I saw that.
Oh, he's going Pelway on me. All right, I'll find it. Hang on a second. I'll find it.
Oh man. We got Chili. How do you say this? Chili Dan Tanks?
It's
Did I say that
Chilidian.
right?
Chili?
Chilidian
No.
Tanks?
Yeah, I have no
Chili
idea.
Dan.
Chili Dan. That's what it looks like to me, right? Chili Dan Tanks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doc wants to know, does JJSW have something for Curly? JJSW is always open for business, even though we're never open for business, if you know what I mean. I don't know how that I don't know how that works, but
One no date sub is coming up for sale shortly.
I think he should go balls to the wall. You know what he should buy? To really rub it in. He should buy like a Pepsi or something that
No,
a lot of the streamers won't buy.
He doesn't need a Pepsi. Like just
So
a
Marco,
sub, 10 G.
Marco,
That's it.
are you sub 10,000 on a no date sub yet? On a 114?
Yeah, 114. You can get sub 10,000.
Sub 10,000?
How
That's
much
a
is
steal.
JJ? You have a 114, right? What did I sell it to you for? Like 9 Gs?
I think 94 I paid.
Okay, there you go. JJSW, Curly. JJSW.
I mean, that's basically retail on the watch, right?
I'll pay for the label. So I'll pay for the label for you, Curly.
There you go.
What label? What label?
He
The
said
label
ship
that
it.
I'm a
you-
40-minute ride. I'm a 40-minute ride away from you. You kidding me?
No, I'm talking about the watch from JJ's watch to you.
Oh.
JJSW.
He wants his own. He
Fuck,
doesn't
man.
want mine.
Come on,
know
dude.
Marco loves
JJ hand me
labels,
down.
right?
That's gonna be that.
You're paying full price, Curly.
He needs an independent. He needs to go independent. LV says, JJ Marco, how many watches do we really need? Oh, this is the eternal question. Steve, how many are you up to
8
now?
watches.
40, 50?
Let's see. Let me count.
Oh no,
About
Steve is not-
15.
50. That's a good number. Yeah, I was gonna say like 8 watches. JJ. That's the
No,
number.
I mean, like, so of my 15, like 10 of them are nice up there. I have about 5 lower models, a couple of Panoras.
Yeah,
I was
well,
watching-
I actually own it. I own it to sell, believe it or not.
There you go.
Yeah, I do too. I have two
Why not?
Tussauds,
It was just a
actually.
goof watch.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're good on vacation if you don't want to lose a watch. You know, if you're worried about losing it for $500, you know, fuck it. You just get another one.
I
Or
gave
whatever.
one of my employees a Tissot for a Christmas bonus this year. He loved it with a
Mhm.
green dial, the PRX.
You did a terrible job last year or something? What happened?
Oh,
Come on,
it
that's a
wasn't
nice
the only
watch for
thing he
normal
got.
people. DP says JJ has some nice hand-me-downs if you think
Buddy.
about it. Yeah, they're not bad. I would, yeah, that would be great. See, that's what I'm saying. Curly needs to get something like upper crust, like a Longa. I think Higgins would have a heart attack if he got a Longa. He would disavow the brand. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think we might have to go shopping for Curly, Marco. What do you think? You might maybe you guys could come up with something. Trying to get you a sale here, man.
Let me see what I got. I really
Dude,
don't.
honestly, like Perry's right. Curly's like, he is at the God willing tail end of a very successful life arc retirement story, dude. Gold day date.
No, not for a first like luxury watch. That's
I
like
think he needs a gold watch.
Gold day. What do you mean? No, hold on, dude. Gold day date. It's a boss's watch. Uncle
Yeah.
Swoosh is a boss.
Don't forget, he's already old. Not old, but you know what I mean. Older, like, you know.
He's established. He's in his new
Right.
prime, his second prime. Like it's
Let's
gold
still
day
get
date.
the
Is
gold
a,
watch.
yeah, gold day date's a killer watch. And the other thing is the other gold watches, right? Unless you're talking maybe the Rose Yachtmaster on Oyster Flex, like the one somebody else is looking at sort of thing. But dude, gold day date on Curly. That's boss.
See, Robert
So,
has a great idea: sub and a gold PRX. There you go. That's a
Oh,
great
here
idea.
we got a little view here. Hold on. Let's get this.
this is
going.
what I sleep right next to.
Nice. Oh, I see. We have the same watch right up there. That Daytona up in the middle.
That's a full solid gold.
Oh, okay.
Basically the same.
Very nice. Very nice. I dig it. We got Yiddish in the house. Maybe he could weigh in. Yiddish, we need to pick out a watch for Curly. We got to go shopping. Maybe we'll pull up the Burdeens website and go shopping. What do you think when Curly gets back?
No, I'm gonna ask the Hollywood Prince if he could tell me at least what day it was.
Oh,
Come
you
on,
searched.
Prince. Stop holding out, Prince. What day was it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That came like down to Chicago? It was last Saturday. Not this past Saturday, the one before that.
Yeah, but when did they? I thought they showed the picture this week. Okay, Saturday. All right, let me try to look.
Yeah, so last Saturday was when he was here.
Let's see.
The link is pinned, Keslow. If you want to come on, we could dispute these facts.
Oh,
Look at
that
this.
platinum that Marco has is so nice.
It is.
It's
sucks
missing
it's
a link or
naked.
two.
Yeah, it sucks. It's naked, which I don't love.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are always tough, right? Those are a tough sell even for you guys, right? When it doesn't have.
Yeah, when it doesn't have boxing paper, it's not ideal.
What are you looking to dump? I always like to find. What are you looking to dump? Like
That one right
honestly, that's actually a very cheap watch.
this one?
37 grand for a full white gold day. I think that's
it's a pretty watch too. I mean, it's
it's a blue dial too, which is really sharp. What's the modern retail for this? 228239 blue dial.
43.
No, it's much more than that. I'm pretty sure.
45. I think it's,
I think it's 40.
46,300. So you're basically
that's the new price though.
Yeah, you're basically paying 10,000 under the current retail.
That's sick.
That's pretty cheap.
There's your good buy right there.
What about the Rose Olive? What are those going for right now?
Like an older year, about 43,000. For like newer years, still going to be like 46 to 40, 47, 48.
Oh, Keslow sent me the proof.
I just found it too. Okay, they are two separate pictures. One with the dog trader, but he's got the scarf on. He looks so cute.
I just want to chat with Keslow because he's fun. I don't care who he took pictures with. All right, I sent it to Ali.
I sent Keslow down the 5170 rabbit hole. We had a 5170G with the white dial. Now he wants the black one. He sent me one the other day. He's like, I found this one on Moto. What should I offer him? I'm like, you're an animal. You're too funny.
I think we should sell my yellow gold day to Curly, and then you get me a rose gold day, Marco. What do you think? We do a three-way.
That's a great idea. I love that.
Is that the Soprano watch?
Yeah. That's what you need, Curly. I mean, ultimately. All right, so that was
ultimate.
Is that a 40? Is that a 40? 36? What is it, JJ?
40. You can't have no 36. You gotta get the man size.
So that would qualify as a dress watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's an everything watch, man. You could wear that
with
bathing suit, tuxedo. You could wear that with anything you like.
Mowing the lawn doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Mowing the lawn.
We got Skies and Boys using his member chat. He says, get a solid gold dancer black dial.
I think Mateus said dancer too, right?
Yeah. Talking about the date, right? Is that what they're talking about? Or what's a dancer?
I don't know. I think he's probably referring to like a yellow gold day black dial. I don't like a black dial. Honestly, if you're going to go yellow gold, you go either silver or champagne. It's got to pop. Yeah. Black is just it just doesn't make sense. The yellow gold with the black, it just doesn't. You don't want contrast on that.
So what do we got cheap here? What are you looking to dump? Like out of your stock? What do you like? I want this off my showroom.
Honestly, there's nothing really that I want to dump. Everything that we have is this all nice price stock. Like for the most part, anything that was like, other than like Dibitune or Richard Mille, those are the last two that we have that were like, oh fuck, we're gonna take a huge hit. And there's like one AP code 1159 because otherwise everything is like fair, nicely priced stuff.
I got you. Oh, so
I got the portrait. There it is.
Oh.
Okay, I was about to share the same one out. And so he does have a scarf on.
Oh, he does have a scarf on.
And then there's this one.
I don't remember.
Hey.
There we go. Oh, so they weren't together. All right. Makes sense. Goldberg didn't
wrist shot.
By the way, Curly, did you see the private chat message I sent? You gotta check that out. It's too funny. As soon as I started dying.
We got Andy weighing in here. Yellow gold bluesy.
Hey, Marco, I got a huge bullseye on my back. I don't think I want to add to it, but that's funny.
Man, I got to see what this is here.
I was about to share it until until
Yeah, maybe let's not
Carly
share.
said
That's not a great
Bullseye.
idea.
No, that's fucking hilarious. I don't care.
God, I could just see it right now, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be spending sleepless nights on Momochrome, and 24-hour chrono.
Homo
and all
Chrome
that.
25.
I'm gonna be using the Rolex, what is it? The generator or whatever. The peer pressure it's hard, Marco. It's hard, JJ.
Yeah, once you get yourself a nice day date, all the pressure comes off.
See, I don't even. I'm even afraid to say what I settled on as far as what chunk I take out and what chunk I give the wife to keep her happy. So I guess I would have to rephrase that as budget. I'd hate to say even the budget. I can't justify like blowing the whole budget on one
But
watch.
that's what I'm saying, Curly. You really don't need to, like, it's not worth it. First of all, like, do you really wear your PRX that much, realistically?
I actually do. Well, like I said, I mean, probably when I gotta get dudded out, I probably about 12, 14 times a year.
Curly, that's not a lot at all.
I know. I mean, but that's
Honestly, one steel Rolex. That's really all you need.
Marco, come on, dude.
Guys, don't make me spend $40,000 on a gold Rolex.
That's part of the fun, dude. He's finally gonna. Yes, it is. Making him spend, dude. If we could get him, into a Patek,
Marco's talking one and done, man. All right,
dude. If we can get him into a Patek, that's where we're going.
A Patek.
We have to get him into max luxury that we can the first, because it's our only opportunity. Because somewhere around April, he's going to snap back to his senses. He's going to be like, "What,
Marco? Do I have to save money for a for LV roll? Do I get a one-piece box, two-piece box?
Come on, you got to get the backpack.
I think the two-tone Wimbledon is a good idea. Like Jock has, I like that. That's a good choice.
Two-tone Wimbledon is honestly, you can get like a lot. Actually, we have like a really nice, the all-black two-tone GMTs, the old generation. Those are pretty cool. Two-tone sub, like a bluesy, a black dial. Like those would actually be good one-and-done watches for you, because you're not spending solid gold money. You get the flash of the precious metal, or even a Datejust. Yeah, Jubilee fluted bezel, because you get the Jubilee's kind of a little more flashy. It's got presence. If you get it with the fluted bezel, you're talking.
I don't mind. First, I could wipe out a couple of things. I don't want to do white gold. If I'm going to get gold, it has to be either yellow or rose, and it doesn't have to be all gold. But I do want to touch a gold in it.
Yeah, I think honestly, maybe a two-tone sub or a two-tone Datejust is probably the best thing. Like thinking on it.
And now a two-tone sub, is that a Bumblebee? Because my partner had a Bumblebee. It's a striking watch.
So Bumblebee is the two-tone GMT.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two-tone GMT is a good option. I have one in stock for like 12,000, 12,500, something like that. It's okay. I prefer honestly a 40 millimeter sub. I think.
Marco, are we gonna have the Gonzo stream like watch fittings and stuff?
You are. Yep.
No problem. We could go through the Berdeen's jewelry store and talk about which watch Curly should get.
Fuck, man, I have to buy a gimbal, man. I have to buy all the shit that I recommended JJ buy now.
We have to get a camera crew if we get Curly into Berdeen's. Fuck the gimbal, dude. We have to get a whole camera crew. Right. Steve's got to fly out there. Once the watch is secure on the other side, behind Berdeen's, they got to light a cigar. Like, this has got to be a whole
we're talking about hey Ali, we're talking about real world stuff here. Now I might get nervous meeting Marco, man. I don't know what to wear. I don't know how to act. I'll be in a bull in a china shop.
Duco has these pills for performance anxiety. Like, doesn't help anything.
Hey, listen, I'm cutting into my dinner time. I got the evil eyes already, so I'm gonna jump and have dinner. Guys,
enjoy.
I guess I took one step onto the golden path of luxury watches. So, have a good night, boys.
Good night.
See you guys.
Marco, how much weight are you down?
As of this morning, considering I had Jimmy John's last night, no, I'm just kidding. I'm down 45 pounds. 45 pounds.
Skinny bastard.
Yeah, I still got like another 15 or so pounds to go. It's honestly becoming kind of hard without working out. Yeah, I have to start working out now to really like lose weight. Like,
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need to work out, you know.
yeah, I mean, like probably just a few sit-ups.
What's
I'm
the
kidding.
secret, JJ?
Do I look like I haven't seen? I was totally joking. No, it definitely. It definitely
We're almost
working. You know,
back
I was watching. I forgot what video it was, but I was watching a video, and basically the premise was that even if you're like, they were saying like, even if you're like an overweight smoker who works out, you'll probably live longer than someone who doesn't exercise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so exercise is a key component for sure.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I try to do like a walk. Like if you weren't streaming tonight, usually I go for like a nice hour, 2 hour walk every single day. Or
Wow,
when it's
2
not
hours,
like
that's a lot.
blistering cold out. Yeah, it's
Mm.
nice. It's just like you refresh your mind and all that kind of good stuff. So
That
Jay,
view
give
that
me-
you have of
sorry.
Trump Tower is beautiful.
yeah,
Is
yeah. I
that
walk all the way
downtown
to
Chicago.
yeah. The Trump Tower is right in downtown
Cool.
Chicago. Yep.
G Giddy says he's down 55 so far. Congrats,
There
man.
you
That's
go.
awesome.
Yes, sir.
Killing it.
Henry Fair's down 3 million.
What was going on? I heard he was begging for forgiveness from the judge. Is that what happened?
OC pulled up the open records. It was sentencing, formal sentences coming down. These were the letters asking for leniency. Anthony Fair obviously wrote one. His adopted parents wrote one. His grandmother, biological grandmother, wrote one, and a friend of his wrote one. It was actually quite like his letter was by far the worst. It was just a self-aggrandizing mess. But the rest of the letters were sad, dude. Were just sad.
We got a tip from Mr. GMT. He says, "Work out and you'll be sexy."
Yeah.
Dude, it's just not true. I've been working out now. I dropped 45 in 2024. So I work out every other day, which means 7 times every 2 weeks, right? And LBM went up slightly, which was a horrible balancing act. And I'm still ugly as fuck shitting. So it's just not true, man. Because we can't all look like you. Also, most of us are taller than 5'4.5".
Ouch.
Oh,
Marco's not that short. I've met him in person.
no, he's
No,
talking about
GMT.
Oh, GMT.
No, Marco's. He's
Marco's a whole 5'6" on like a rainy day.
What? I'm
He's just
5'10".
Marco's
Get out of here.
Marco's 5'10" and a half or 5'11".
Steve, I think I'm taller than you, aren't I?
5'6" soaking wet.
No, hold on one second. I gotta go back in my memory. No, I'm
Come on,
definitely
Marco, just
taller than
stand
you.
next to me.
I for sure am taller than you, Steve. There's no
Maybe
way.
by an inch.
No, get the fuck out.
I'm 5'8", you putz.
Hold on, we did a video together. I don't know if it's still up on LB's channel. We could check. Remember when I did the interview? Oh, that's
Duco said he's 5 foot, but he's got 37 inches.
Ouch.
Don't step on it, Duco. Don't step on
Like he's the only person who has 2 inseam measurements for the jeans.
it. I'm 5 foot by 5 foot.
You're a box.
Yes, a barrel. Oh man. So let's see here. What do you want to do? Do we want to look at this new Moser? What do you think? Can we get this Moser up on monochrome? I
I
want to
can
get
get that those before you.
I really love this color configuration. I think this is very cool.
You know, the thing is, I do like the color configuration of this one, but I've actually seen the green version of this Tourbillon, and I hate to say it, it's got to be like the weakest Tourbillon cage I have seen in a really long time. It just does not. In motion, it elicits no emotion from me.
Robert says JJ is tunnel shaped. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's good right there.
Beautiful.
I think this colorway is awesome. What do you think about this?
The colorway is awesome. No question about it.
40 mil too. They finally
40.
smartened up.
42.
No, that's the old one. If you
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
that's right. Yeah,
scroll
yeah.
down in the article, they adjusted the size. Actually, really great size right now. Marco, you're awfully quiet. That means you don't like it?
What's that? Oh no, sorry. I'm trying to find this video now.
It's kind of burgundy,
hyper-focused.
like wine color.
Yeah, that's like a Cabernet.
It does fade to black around the edge.
It's
pretty
very
cool.
feminine to be quite honest.
I do like the colorway. I like the contrast with the stripe. I'm just saying that the green version of this in the 42 or 43 mil Pioneer, the Tourbillon cage was underwhelming as to me. I was just shocked at how like dead the Tourbillon looked
Mm.
in comparison to pretty much every other Tourbillon I'd ever seen. Basically, the way I've got it is basically you have the Vacheron cage, and then you have everybody else, and then like Moser was below that. It's like, oh crap, like not as bad as a Venti, but close. I just felt it was weak for Moser.
Those poor Ventis. Were they running low on straps and just had to make do with what they had on hand? I don't know. I kind of think it's like a.
I do like the contrast.
Yeah, I think it's a cool combination, man. I'm telling you, Moser's really becoming one of my favorite independents where you could still get them at a very good price. I don't know. I kind of like their new stuff. I would get this. I think I would get this. Well, I mean, I wouldn't buy it at retail.
How much is that watch?
Probably 65. I didn't look, but
that's Moser,
65
right?
US, yeah, 65 US.
Yep, that's what they usually are. But you can usually pick these up in like a year or two for like 35, right? Marco,
Burgundy
maybe 40?
Oh yeah, the 30 off easily. 30, 40 off for sure.
Yeah.
Minimum. I mean, the Tourbillons are just like
Yeah,
they just
usually,
don't sell.
yeah, usually pick these up for like 35 in a couple of years.
15,000 or less kind of watch brand. That's what's really liquid. Everything
Marco,
else,
what's the whole allure about a Tourbillon?
it's just visually interesting. You know,
Yeah.
I think more so than anything else. Obviously, it's a very historical complication, but I spoke about it on the stream like before, right? The idea is like a tourbillon negates the effect of gravity when, you know, essentially a watch or a pocket watch in the case of when it was used back in the days in a fixed position, right? So like gravity would pull down essentially on the hairspring and balance and like the entire escapement pretty much, and essentially just cause timing imbalances, right? And with a modern wristwatch, it's kind of, you know, no longer important because you're moving your wrist all day long, so it's never in a fixed position. So that's the idea.
So they're more technically more accurate.
They were back in the day, but not anymore. I mean, there's 3-hand wristwatches that are far more accurate than most tourbillons, to be honest. Actually, so some tourbillon movements are horrifically inaccurate because they're notoriously difficult to regulate. You know, they're just not an easy mechanism for most brands to regulate.
Right.
So you have accuracy and precision. Tourbillons are currently today still more precise, but they do not mean that they start off more accurate. They have, like he said, it's a completely different boat now.
Yeah, 100%. And also, it has to do, I think, personally, with the rates at which tourbillons are run. So, like, if you go to, I believe it was Breguet's first tourbillon was like a 4-minute tourbillon, you know, as opposed to now, which is mostly a 60-second tourbillon because, you know, essentially you're counting the second using the tourbillon cage. So, yeah, I think that doesn't help either. You know, the beat error is harder to regulate when it's at a higher beat rate versus when it's at a lower one. It's why most like high-end independent watchmakers who are really focused on accuracy will actually have like a, you know, 2.5 hertz or like generally under 3 hertz beat rate.
Right. Why is it on the Freak that they say it's not technically a tourbillon? What differentiates that?
No, it is. It is. So a Freak is a flying carousel tourbillon. A Freak X is not a tourbillon. That's just a flying balance wheel. It's different. It's like MBNF is not a tourbillon. It's just a flying balance wheel. So there's no rotating cage that the escapement is essentially in, right? So that's what a tourbillon is. It's like essentially just a cage that houses the escapement that rotates and is never in the same position, you know, over whatever its rotational period is.
Gotcha.
We got Ryan Hofrey with a $2 super chat. He says, Marco, bro, ever seen a full set, unworn 1960s Speedy?
No, I've never seen that. That's like pretty unicornish, right? It's like you find something in a drawer that's never been worn for, 70 years? Yeah, no, it just doesn't happen. 60 years.
What do those go? Those go for insane money, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. I think the main thing about like Speedmasters is the historicity of it, right? So like if it went to actual space, those will go for like over $1 million for the most part. But if it didn't go to space, it's like probably under $250,000 to, you know, like probably in the 100,000 or less range, honestly. Most people don't collect high-end, you know, Speedmasters like that for the most part. It's not that big of a market.
Right. That's why that platinum was kind of a miss, right? That platinum 321 that they did.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to live off the hype of like the old Speedmaster. Like for example, Steve, you have the yellow gold, that yellow gold Speedmaster. I don't know if
Yes.
you still have it or you had it. And
I
that
have
was based off the original, what's it called? Like the original one that was gifted to astronauts who went to space and the whole nine. And that's a historically inspired watch. The Platinum 321 is like trying to piece a bunch of things together. 321 movement, historic, plus meteorite subdials with an onyx dial. It's like, you're trying to put everything that collectors kind of look for and hoping it works. Throwing shit at the what and hoping it sticks.
Makes sense.
Do you know what's weird to me, Marco, is that, I mean, a 60s Speedy, yeah, I can see why you won't find a unworn 60s Speedy, but there are probably closets full. Heck, some of them get burned in the Palisades fire. Closets full of vintage Rolex that were never worn.
Yeah. I assume it's probably also because they were just made at different scales.
No, that's what I mean. It's like the Speedies. It's a completely different watch production value and market and stuff like that. But I could totally see there being a crap ton of Rolex subs and OPs and stuff like that, vintage at this point, that are effectively new old stock in people's closets. That never.
What's it called? Chronographs were by far the most difficult watch to make, right? Like, just from a complication standpoint, there weren't that many watch brands who were able to make an effective chronograph. That's why, like, brands like Longines and Omega and even Movado was very popular back in the day. Hoyer, those were like some of the most world-renowned brands. I mean, forget Rolex. Rolex wasn't that popular or well established until they made their own chronograph using a Valjoux movement. And even then, you can't say the Daytona made Rolex popular until, I would say, probably the turn of the century. Was Rolex really that popular in the 1980s and 1990s? Not really. It was popular with a household name, but it wasn't like the brand, not like it is today.
No, I think you're. Hey, JJ.
Yes. Hey, look who we have here. We got the one and only John Buckley in the house. Hey, Buckley, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. That's sorry, guys. Oh my God.
We'll let it slide this time. We'll let it slide this time.
Okay, I'm glad. Thank you. I feel completely, I feel like a fool. I'm sorry. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. When I heard the news about, we've been talking about your new location for quite a bit. You're a local guy, so is Steve up here on the panel. He's in New Jersey as well.
Cigars of Bayville.
How are you?
Hey, John. How you doing?
I'm okay, Steve.
We got a few other local guys in the chat, like this gentleman here, and we've been talking about, the grand opening of your shop and what's going on. And I know you and I, catch up from time to time, and I was thinking today, I was like, wow, John's store is going to be, is the official opening? Is that what the party is? Or is this just like, because you guys been going for a bit there, right?
We've been there now. We signed the lease. We got out of the bank property September 1st. And we signed the lease in the new place September 1st. And we were going to do this big grand opening thing. And everybody's like, oh, the mayor was down. He's like, oh, when are we going to do this grand opening? Blah, blah. And we're kind of too busy to do it. It's the weirdest thing. It's like people question why it is that we left 47th Street for the most part. I mean, I'm still there at least once a week, but everybody's like, oh, what are you doing down in Jersey? How are you going to get people to come from New York? And I'm like, well, that's not the objective. The objective is to deal with the people that we have that are all in that area that are dying, starving for some people that actually know watches to open up. And we're filling orders. We keep very, very little inventory on hand. We were going to do a regular retail store. And then I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to spend a couple of $1 million to stock a store and then have people come in and pick and choose. It's like, listen, pick and choose what you want. Let us know. We'll get it. And it's been nonstop ever since. And we haven't really done very much, nothing really like promotion wise, except doing little events like this where we call in all of our friends and we tell them, hey, come on down, take a showcase, set up, deal with our customers. They're all, they're everybody's customer, and that's how we've always been. It's like on 47th Street, everybody's right next to each other. There's tons of competition, and it was great. So we want to have as much competition around as possible. I think it's better for the customer. It's better for us as dealers.
Right.
And, we don't mind. We're just there filming it all, which is great. And
John, that's a great location that you're in. I mean, you're in Manalapan, right?
No, we're in, we're right on Route 9 North. We're in Marlboro.
It's technically in Marlboro?
It's technically Englishtown. It's not, no, Manalapan is where the old bank was. I think when you cross over Union Hill, I think it turns into Marlboro, but they call it Englishtown. It's New Jersey. Right. It makes no sense.
I used to live, I grew up in Marlboro, the town right over that, and that's your Colts Neck, Marlboro, Manalapan, Freehold. That's a big money area. You'll kill it there.
It's just the nicest people that they don't want to go into New York. I remember, like, I've dealt with these people for years since I've been living in New Jersey since 2000. And I would get calls and they'd be like, oh, wow, do I have to come into the city to see you? And I'm like, all right, I'll meet you in the parking lot. Or, oh, I'll meet you over by Gary Michaels. Or, I'll meet you wherever. And I'm like, okay, I never wanted to open up a place. That was never my objective. I mean, Tyler wanted to do this. This was like his goal. And I was like, okay, we're all in business here. Tyler and my son and me, we are in business together, and I had to listen to them. And I don't know, it's a great place to insure all of our stuff, which is nice. You can't do it in a small office. The insurance companies are weird. And it just gives us an opportunity to, to just film all the time and, do whatever content. And I have plenty of space for parts, and we're going to have a watchmaker there on Saturday. And now we're figuring out whether we can get them in, one day a week just to handle stuff, take in stuff and, do service right then and there on the premises, which would be a nice thing. There's no real watchmaker anywhere around there that you could just walk into. I mean, they got a lot of guys that, that are jewelers that'll, take out a link or something like that. But, somebody to change a dial, you have to go up to Woodbridge, and there's not a lot of guys up there that you could really work with. So
that area is starving for a nice watch store. There's none around. You have to travel far. You have to go to New York City to find a watch when you live in our area.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Do you have any set hours yet or no?
we laugh when we say that. If you Google it, it says, I think 12 noon to 4 o'clock. So I tell everybody, it's like, we get there at 12 noon. It takes us about 15-20 minutes to set up. Then at around 1 o'clock, we go to lunch. We come back at 3, and then we start closing up at about 3:30. So make sure you know what time you're going to get there.
Right.
And, and again, I mean, everybody's like, oh, you should have longer hours. You're going to be open Saturdays. You're going to be open Sundays. I'm like, hey, listen, you know what? These are the days that we're going to be there. We want to get as many people coming in the time that we're there as possible. And then we'll see what happens going forward. It's just the three of us. We have a camera person and a cleaning person. And
for anybody who's interested, right? I dropped the link, but the address is 184 US 9 North, Englishtown, New Jersey, 12 to 4 p.m. Eastern this Saturday. I also dropped the link to Mr. Buckley's official Instagram, because the page that posted this little image, it was easy for me to pull up, is the tribute to John Buckley, as the inspiration for Uncut Gems.
Oh God! Yes.
That's that is his official page. Yeah.
That's my Finsta page. Do you guys have a Finsta?
Yeah. I was just talking about that the other day. What a Finsta is,
you gotta have a Finsta.
I actually also made a little promo out of the video you sent me. I did change the music just so we don't get copyrighted, but
great.
If you got 30 seconds, I'll play that right now.
I'd love to see it, because I wasn't crazy about the one that we did, but our camera person was away for the last week.
That's all right.
I didn't want to bug him.
I used the same video. I just put our our intro
fine.
Music over it. This way we don't get copyright struck. You know what I mean? All right, here we go.
you.
Yeah, you
I
got it. And
love
I'll be there, guys. If you guys want to come meet up, any of the Watch
Oh.
Hangout crew from the local area, come on down.
Saturday?
What is it, 11 to 5, right, on Saturday?
Yeah, close enough. Close enough. We're going to be there early. We have the police will be there. We always have a uniformed police officer, at least one. We've
Mhm.
got like the most heavy law enforcement presence, just our customer base and our fans. We're very pro law enforcement. Everybody is safe when you come to one of our events. It's always been like that. I know you were at JJ came to the Old Bridge event, and
Right.
we make sure that everybody's safe. The parking lot is monitored. Everything is the best way. The best kind of show that you could have is the one where everybody's safe.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I wore a solid gold Daytona. There was no issue at all. It was totally safe. Everything is good, so you don't have to feel funny to wear your watch and come on down and
yeah.
have a good time. It's
I mean,
you know.
I want to thank you very much for letting me come on. And, I mean, I always appreciate your support. I really do. And, if there's anything that any of you or your people ever need, just feel free to reach out. We're there. And even if, I mean, and like I said, the 12 to 4 is not absolute. If someone needs to see me, I will be there on a weekend. If you need me there, I will be there.
You're like a
You can
doctor,
book
very
right?
appointments with
accommodating.
you officially through you have on your official IG of a link tree where they can actually
Yes,
book appointments with you officially.
absolutely.
And they can
Yeah.
join the Vukum groups if they're interested in
Oh
I think
yeah.
it's
Oh, we've
$20
got
a month, right? Still, right?
guys. We've got like so much stuff getting ready to hit. I mean, I'm here. I mean, if you can give me 5 minutes, I'm going to give you guys just a little taste of what's going on.
Floor's yours.
We're developing this new process, this process for registering your watch. We're not ready to beta test yet. We're probably about another 4 weeks out, but we've got that coming up. We've got another chat group that we're putting together that's going to be something totally different, very unlike what we're doing in the Vukum group. We've got a whole bunch of educational stuff that we're ready to do. And, everybody, they looked at us when we left 47th Street, like, okay, where are they going? What are they doing? It's like very, very soon, everybody's going to know what we've been up to for the last year. And in the middle of going back and forth with this crazy real estate stuff, with that bank building that fell through, and, I just haven't had a chance to really address it publicly. But it was just it was so unpleasant, and I'm really glad that we're in Marlboro where people appreciate us. Not that the people in Manalapan wanted us there. It's just the board members in the township were the most ridiculous fools you could ever imagine. And I'm being really nice saying that there are transcripts that if anybody read those transcripts and me, I never heard of such, nonsense that was ever spoken to people, who were trying to rent out a property, who spent money on a property, who were there for the better part of a year. It was a terrible thing, terrible experience, but you know what? It is what it is. And we're very happy where we are. And I hope everybody, all you guys show up. And I want to thank you guys again. And once we break once we get to beta testing and once we get to all this other stuff, I'd love to come on and share it with everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're always welcome. The door is always open to you. Just
Thank
shoot
you.
me a message and we'll get it set up for sure. Yeah, I look forward to coming Saturday. I know a couple of the guys are coming
Excellent.
down. Steve,
Outstanding.
obviously you're more than welcome to
I
come
can
if you'd
make it.
like. Yeah, come on down
Excellent.
and we'll have a good time. Is those Dunkin' Donuts munchkins in the video? Will those be on site? No.
We always have what we usually do, what we like to do is like feature one of the local, places. We had Faeza's who just opened right up the block. They're going to probably do it again. We're supposed to have Brooklyn Square, but Peter is doing the Jersey City Pizza Fest. So
Mhm.
he's like, no, I'll send the pizzas. I'm like, no, 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 no. I want Peter to be there. So the next one will probably have Peter, and then we'll have we like to make sure that everybody in the community, gets a taste of the people that are showing up and gets a little publicity that they don't have to really, pay for.
Mhm.
We just share. We have a pretty big spotlight on us, so we always like whoever it is to benefit from that, and it's good. It helps everybody.
Yeah, that's great. I know a few guys that have been dealing with you lately. Have one guy was selling a bunch of dials in my group, and everyone was like, "Go see Buckley," and like you took care of him
I
right
bought 'em.
away. And yeah, and another guy was looking for a link he couldn't find. I think you got it from pretty quick, so it worked out well.
We do our best. We do our
Yeah.
best,
For
guys.
sure.
Thank you so
I have
much,
a random
guys.
question. If you got
Oh, yeah,
30
sure.
more seconds, is the Buckley dial about ready to go off to college now? Has it been like 18 years?
Buckley dial is, I think, 2000. It's Buckley dial season, actually. Yeah, you're right. I think it's February 7th or February 8th of 08. I think, yeah.
It's 17 years. Okay, not
17. You know something? I got to check. I have the original post somewhere. It'll come up soon because it usually comes up like in the next 2 weeks.
No, it's right around
But
my brother's
yeah,
birthday, which was like a conversation. I think one of the other times you were
yeah,
on.
yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
Buckley dial season. Yeah, that was of all the crazy stuff that I've done. I think that was probably that's. I don't think I'm going to top that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying to top it, but I don't know how I'm ever going to top that. That was just a phenomenon that I had nothing to do with.
That's
Absolutely
a
nothing.
lot of fun, though.
It's the most fun. It's amazing. I get folks that send me dials for me to sign, and I'm like, I'll sign the back. They're like, no, sign the front. I'm like, no, why are you gonna do that? And they're like, no, I want it. I'm not putting it in a watch. I just want to put it on my desk. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. You got it. No worries. And it's crazy stuff. Just crazy. But listen, guys, I don't want to keep you guys. I mean, thank you so much for letting me come on.
Thank you very much.
Oh, anytime, of course.
And like I said, I look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday.
Yep, I'll be there, and hopefully a bunch of the guys come on out if you're in the area. Come hang with us, and we'll have a good time. It's going to be fun.
You'll definitely eat. That's one thing you never have to worry about with us.
Just don't smudge the watches after you eat with like the smudge,
really.
fingerprints.
We'll keep some wet wipes around.
We don't want no greasy swipes. No greasy swipes on the watch.
Oh man, guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you again, JJ.
All right, you as well. Have a good night as well, and I'll see you over the weekend. Take care, John. Thank you.
Be well. Thank you.
There he is, everybody. John Buckley and Marco. Hi, man. Hey, man. Hey, man.
It's so funny. He goes on Instagram at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he's like super tired and a grump. He's so different here.
Yeah, I watch him in the morning.
He's like half asleep. It's kind of funny.
I catch him sometimes in the morning. It's like as soon as I get up, I'm like, oh man, he's live already. I'm still in my bed, stretching up to get up.
Like drinking his cup of coffee, like wiping his eyes.
That's the time to do it. Marco, do you ever go live on your Instagram from when you like get in the store, or no? What do you do over there?
No, I can't. I mean, I wake up now. It's so great. I wake up late, honestly. I wake up at like 9 o'clock.
Oh my god!
Sometimes like 9 o'clock in the morning, and then yeah, for the most part,
9 o'clock in the morning.
Hold on. You can't?
What do you mean? No, I don't. I don't go live
because we're gonna see like this curly thing's happening. So that's gotta be live. All right.
Well, don't worry. We'll cover that on our end. You don't have to cover that on your end. We got to get some of the Hangout crew. We got to get a Chicago meetup. What do you think of Chicago meetup? I wanted to do it when Kessler came out, but
we could do it.
Just didn't happen. Yeah, we got to do it.
I honestly like throw away every like stereotype you hear, like it's unsafe and whatever.
Chicago's awesome. I've been there before.
It's a fucking great city, honestly.
Yeah, so many smoking hot women there too. Oh, my God.
It's unbelievable, JJ. That's what I was going to say earlier. I just got to get to lose more weight. I just got to swipe more on Bumble and Tinder, man. Let me tell you, I got to get the cardio sessions in.
Oh, that's funny stuff, man. We got $2 from the Yiddish Gambino. He says this is the most diverse looking panel on YouTube. Yeah, four white guys with a beard. Well,
well I got no mustache, so.
The only thing we're missing is the captain. Where's the captain?
Yeah, Cap. I heard a rumor that Cap met a pair of twins, and they couldn't decide which one gets them, so he made it easy for them. I can't really tell the rest of the story. It's up to him, but that's the rumor on the streets. So that's why he hasn't really been on the lot. Yeah. They don't call him the Cap for nothing. But GMT's GMT's been around, but he's hiding out. What are you gonna do? We do the best we can, but yeah, Saturday should be fun. I would definitely when the weather gets warm, Steve, we definitely got to do a meetup at the cigar shop if you want. We'll get a Cap and
But JJ's the
Hot
only one who can't
water.
go there.
What's it gonna take to get you to smoke a cigar, JJ?
A new
Hell,
set
hell
of
new
freezes
lungs.
over.
How much is a new set of lungs?
Exactly.
Hell freezes over. Or?
I'll hold one, but I won't smoke one. I just it'll bother me.
No worries.
Yeah, but I would definitely. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool thing. I just can't indulge,
Understood.
unfortunately. But yeah, we'll get the cab out there. Maybe Hot Watcher, show enough. Jay Giddy smokes. He gets a bunch of cigars from you.
Yep.
You know, so that'd be cool. Maybe we get Christian from Theo and Harris. Maybe he's friends with John and them and over the Vukum guys. I wonder if he'll be there. He'll probably be there Saturday if he's in town.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the store's all about.
Yeah, I think they mostly do B2B out of there, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what's cooking. His last show, we had a good time. So, and that was at just like a lodge or something, you know, like a hall.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to fix my thumbnail here. I don't know if it worked. Is the new? Does anyone see the thumbnail? Is it new or old? Anyone tell?
The one on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is the new thumbnail.
Oh, you can
It's
see that
broken in StreamYard, but it's okay on YouTube.
with Buckley in it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Because I made one with him, but I wasn't sure if he was coming. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean it's no, it hasn't updated. It hasn't updated that yet.
Okay. All right. I'll do it later. No biggie. No biggie. Trying to do it. Trying to get her done. So yeah, that'd be fun. When it gets warm out, we definitely do something by you. And then I would definitely love to fly out. There's two places I want to go. I want to go see Marco in Chicago, get a bunch of the guys from over there. Maybe we get Big Juan. I haven't seen Big Juan. We get Big Juan, maybe a couple guys.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do a whole. We got I got a whole Chicago collector group, so we'll do a dinner if anything, like with all the guys there, so you could meet the Chicago pals.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'd like to do that, and then I'd like to shoot out to California and see like Toyota Mo.
Yeah, we got to do a San Francisco trip at some point.
Or
at least I've never been out west, to be honest with you. The furthest I've ever been is Scottsdale, Arizona. I've never been to Vegas.
Oh, you got to get to Vegas at some
point. That's at the top of my bucket list. Vegas is amazing. Sure. Actually, no. I would say Colombia is at the top of my bucket list.
I want to get to Florida. I got to see the Florida crew. We got Ali, Matthias. There are a bunch of guys down there. Doc making Florida.
Governor Mathis.
Hey, JJ.
Yes.
Do me a favor. Throw one of those hats in your car for me, please.
Yes, I got you. I got to remember. I'll pull it up here. Just if you can, just remind me, like, if you can, like, maybe tomorrow or something, just so I don't forget.
Actually, JJ, can you give 2 to Steve? Steve, I'll buy a couple cigars and just include that if you can.
Okay.
You know how much bigger the packaging is for a hat, right, than a cigar?
I'll wait until you see my packaging.
I
triple box.
Yeah, he's got great packaging.
Right. Yeah, I'll grab a couple if you can. Just remind me sometime before Saturday, because
like
during
Friday
the show,
night late or Saturday morning.
I'll remind you, JJ.
Either Friday night or Friday tomorrow in the day at some point. That's why I'll throw them in the car during the day while
I love that hat. I want one.
Yeah, I got a few left. I still got them all.
This is what we do, man. If you got enough of them, right? Steve puts up a cigar pack with like 2 Opus, throwing a Don Carlos Shark, like some high-end cigars, and you get that cigar pack. You get a Watch Hangout hat. It's a discount code.
Ali, I spoke to the Fuente rep yesterday. They're going to have more Opus this year than they've ever had before, like in history. It's going to be like the best Opus X year, like ever.
They treated me very, very, very well recently.
Yeah.
I think one of these days I might show. A couple of them got together and gave me a extraordinarily limited nice humidor, chock full 70 sticks.
Wow.
And yeah, they saved my bacon. Oh my God!
Speaking of big packaging.
Big packages.
Sometimes you got to just create your own.
Hey, we got a skinny guy on the panel.
I was gonna say some panel. Yeah, exactly. The first skinny. We got
a skinny dude.
What's up, Burb? Welcome.
What's up?
With a houndstooth scarf too. Very nice.
Yeah, it was Scarf Day. You guys, weren't you guys talking?
Nobody gave us.
Kessler didn't give us the memo.
I know. I'm trying to get Kessel on.
Yeah, he was. What was he doing? He said he was driving home. He's almost home, so he's gonna come on.
Maybe he'll hop on with his finest neckwear.
Yeah, he's got the. Damn, I'm trying to change this thumbnail. I don't know where to change it. Oh, here we go.
If you want to change it, you got it. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, just send the damn thing to me. I'll change it. You host.
you know what? Once I get something stuck in my head, I have to do it.
I unfortunately do not. So, Burr, let's get a wrist check.
Just a tutor.
It's a nice tutor on nice houndstooth.
Yeah.
And while we have Burb here as well, I do like that scarf. Your friend Mikey, $5 super chat with a happy Lunar New Year for everyone. Thank you very much, Uncle Mikey, for the super chat and the race entry. So
thank you, Mikey. Appreciate that. By the way, guys, your odds are excellent tonight. We only got what,
6 entries.
6 entries tonight. So if you guys want to win a race, now would be the time. Yeah, I will definitely let you know. Oh, we definitely got to meet up with Profit too down there.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Go out for steaks and wear gold watches.
I ever met Profit in person. I don't think so.
No, I haven't either. But I would like.
You haven't?
No, I never met Profit in person.
Really?
No.
Meeting Marco in person and in Florida was interesting. I really did enjoy that because it was back with his old shop, but he was happy. He was in the mix of still that extended honeymoon phase of all these watch circuits and stuff.
Exactly.
It sucks. It sucks not meeting Burb. Burb was in New York. I wish I would have met up with him, but I just had a rough time.
Yeah, when you come to Vegas, maybe.
Yeah.
Or you guys were planning on meeting Mike the Snake. It's in San Francisco, right?
I would love to do that. Meet Toyota Mo and Mike. Yeah, that'd be great. Kessler.
Still, I think the best trip ever would just be all of us flying to Darwin and just
seeing GMT.
Right out of his I think he'd pass out. Honestly, I don't even think he could be able to handle it. It
is such a long flight, though.
I know, but it would be worth it.
Nothing direct. It's
Yeah, that's a rough one, but it would be funny as hell.
Dude, 17 to 30 people. Go ahead, Gada.
We got a $2 super chat from my man, the Hot Watcher. He says, "Hello, watch people. Always up for a meetup. Come Saturday, if you want. We're gonna meet up in the Vucum store. I'll send you the details. Well, what is it? What was it again?
Route 9 in Englishtown.
Route 9. We'll pull up the address.
The link for that.
Jay Giddy's coming. I'm gonna be there. I don't know if Show Enough is watching, but maybe we could get him out there. Maybe we get Anthony C. A couple of the boys. We'll see. Maybe Christian will be there from Theo and Harris. It'll be fun.
I've never met Christian either. I don't think so. No, I never met Christian.
You're slacking, Marco. You got to stop flying these people out for interviews.
Marco, you should fly in for Saturday.
All right. I'm just a mid-tier
The address from noon to 4 p.m. on Saturday, folks.
Oh, it's noon to 4? All right. I thought he wrote to me 11 to 5. All right.
Yeah, this is that fan page, so sure.
Oh.
He's more accurate than they are, but this was the easiest big picture of the address I could throw up there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave here around 12. I'll get there a little before 1. Go check it out for a little bit. Why not? It'll be fun. I had fun last show. It was a good time.
Watch meetups are always fun.
Oh, look who else is going to be there. I didn't think you were going to show, but we got the original OC. Says the Vucum Luxury Boutique experience should be fun. I will likely be there. Awesome. Cool.
That's cool.
See you over there. I said 1 to 4 this morning. Yeah,
I think if I'm not mistaken, doesn't OC have a show in 10 minutes?
OC is going to be starting up in a bit. He said if we go over a little bit if we want, but I'm probably not going to go too much over because I got some stuff to take care of. And then we're going to link up to OC, and he's going to reveal the controversy, a lot of controversy with the Patek controversy. I don't want to speak too much on it. I don't want to ruin his idea there, but it should be fun.
Just a teaser.
That new thumbnail is hilarious.
Yeah, like that thumbnail. I was waiting to put that up. I wasn't sure if he was going to come on, so I made a substitute one. But yeah,
that's pretty funny.
I was looking for a good picture of him, and then I saw that one on the thumbnail. I was like, "Oh, this is funny. I got to use this one." But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Burb met Tim. Yeah, that's right. Wearing a Tudor GMT way back. Yeah, that's the same time when you were when he was in New York visiting. You were just you and your wife, right? You were having a little. getaway?
Yeah, we had a little. We were there for a wedding.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good memory.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I remember because I was like, fuck, I wanted to meet up with you just to say hello. It was not an easy time.
Yeah, and I wasn't going all the way out to where you were at, but
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. That would have been very difficult.
Yeah,
for sure. But
I'd
let's
go
see.
back. New York was cool.
Yeah,
A little different.
Yeah. What year did you go?
This was like I think right at the beginning of COVID.
All right.
So it was kind of a weird time.
Give it another year to clean up before you come back. It's a little messy right now. But
we got in like by the time we got off the train, it was like 2 a.m. and like we came just like walking through downtown. It was just like funny. Just like what are these zombies like just.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. New York in the 90s was a wild time. That's when you wanted the. I mean, it wasn't very safe. I would say, but it was definitely a lot of fun for sure. The vibe definitely changed after 9/11, like right around 9/11. Hate stream trolls. What's going on? There's hate stream trolls in the house? I don't see any. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. We usually get a good crowd here. We get a good crowd. Let's see. We're gonna do a race in what? 5 minutes? 4 minutes?
Good by me.
We're gonna give a 4-minute timer, guys. If you guys want to get into tonight's race, you got great odds. I think you got like 7 people. So let me know. We're gonna be yesterday. That was pretty cool. Mark gave away a new watch, brand new watch. Big shout out to Brian the Pipe. He won. And last week, Jody gave away a watch. I forgot who won that one.
Jody's watch, Kelvin won that one, which was convenient. Kelvin, right? And it's in Australia. And then Brian the Pipe winning yesterday. And I like how Mark had to escalate, right? It was like, so Jody gave a watch, and Mark's like, well, I'm going to give a watch of your choice. So the next guest is going to be like, I'm going to give a watch of your choice of another brand. It's just going to continue to escalate.
And Marco's giving away a great watch at 10,000. We might have to do it when Marco hits 10,000. It's looking like it's becoming a little rough, but that's up to him. We'll see. Dallas is becoming the new hotspot for watch boutiques. AP, VC, Richard Mille, even Christopher Ward. Yeah, there you go. Christopher Ward is it's up there with those.
Did they actually open a boutique there?
I have no idea. I think it's possible. Maybe that's their first one they're opening in America.
I mean, Simon Tide announced that they opened a boutique, or they're opening a boutique, right? They're looking for a partner to open a boutique in Manhattan. They would carry Christopher Ward.
What about Christian Ward?
I think that's the Tea and Ticker special boutique. He's going to open up his boutique, the Ronnie and Reggie Straps and Dog Bones boutique.
My wife and I went all the way to the UK and spent a day. We went out to like Windsor Castle, which isn't too far from like Maidenhead, where their main showroom is. And I tried to like book an appointment. It was like, oh, by appointment only. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I call them up, and there's like, yeah, no, we're booked. You have to set an appointment like 2 weeks out. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? So I didn't even get to go in and check stuff out.
Robert is confirming Christian Ward is open in Dallas, only one in the country, and the brand U.S. president is from Dallas. It would make sense, right, for the tax purposes, to be in. It's a business friendly climate in Texas, so it would make sense. Oh, what do you got there, Burb? Is this an unboxing?
Speaking of Christian Ward, so kind of an unboxing. I shared a photo in the WhatsApp group. How do people get in your WhatsApp group, JJ?
Oh, well, if you do want to be, there's a nice segue, Burb. You're like a professional at this. If you do want to become a member, all you got to do is click membership down below the link here in YouTube. Any level member, bronze and up. I think it's starting at $5 a month. Get you access to special videos, videos that are behind the paywall, and most importantly, get you access to our awesome WhatsApp group. We got like 100 members, nonstop watch talk action all day, and you get to see the exclusive news and sneak peeks of our purchases.
That's right. So since JJ, I try to model my watch journey after you, JJ.
Oh, jeez.
And
You
so
poor thing.
when you, I didn't get the moon glow. I didn't get the moon glow. But since JJ got a Christian ward, I figured I needed to pick one up. So I ended up getting the Trident GMT.
Oh, it's pretty nice looking. What do you think?
So they haven't gotten back to me yet because I ended up breaking it. Not that bad. So one of the cool things about their updates, so they've had the Tridents out for a while. The iteration that they came out with last year, they came out on this new 5-link bracelet. They call it their like Bader style bracelet. And you see, and on the back they have a quick release feature, so that you can just pinch it and take it off.
Right.
So the first time I ended up taking off the bracelet, it was on super tight, and trying to put it back on, like one of the lugs won't get in the hole.
Man,
so
try putting a little hair around it.
So I ended up sending them a message, just being like, "Hey, like it's like their machining, I think, is just a little bit, I don't want to say off, but it's just so tight that it doesn't like snap right back in." So we'll see what they say. Quality wise, though, for the money, I think they make a pretty good product.
Very cool. I kind of like that colorway. It reminds me of Baltic had that colorway.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of the other. I would say like my other critique on it is that because it's that baby blue, I think it's a little bit trendy. And then the new logo, that the Swiss in that English flag in relief, I like to think of it as like a Minecraft logo. It almost makes it feel like a toy because you have like the colors and then 8-bit. You
nailed it for me. That's been a serious problem for me. That's, by the way, Irving Hard, as spelled on the screen right now on Instagram. That was from his IG. You can see the wrist roll that I would pull up directly on his IG as well if you want to get a closer look.
Yeah, maybe we could drop that link in the chat for Burbs. If anyone living under a rock who does not subscribe to Bourbon Hard, make sure you check them out.
Yeah, we talk scarves. We talk
Alpha M, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of what. And with this one, like I like the layout of it. It's nice and compact. It's good, but
Bezos wants to know where's the NATO. He says very cool, but where's the NATO?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of NATOs.
Oh, I just want to give a big shout out to Von Cruel. Thank you for becoming a member. He's one of our latest members.
What's up?
That's a good point about the logo. Thank you, Von Cruel. Appreciate that.
So it's not even that like I just completely hate the logo. Like I don't love it, but then just combined with the baby blue, it almost makes it just feel like it's, I don't know, like something that like Barbie or some like kid's toy. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll be as timeless as some other timepieces.
You feeling like a bit of a trendy Wendy?
Kind of. It's fine, but in 5 years, right? Like, I don't know if the Tiffany blue, now Tudor ended up coming out with their. The first time I saw it spelled flamingo blue, I thought it was flaming blue. I was like, oh, nice, nice Tudor.
Yeah, I mean, Don Johnson's trying to bring Miami Vice back, right? He's trying to reboot Miami Vice. It's like the Miami Vice watch.
Yeah, so it's
but the thing about the what you said though, not only the logo, the color and stuff, but the closer watches get to be just purely a fashion accessory as opposed to anything, right? The closer it gets that, the more important the branding is going to be.
Yeah.
Right. And the branding on the CWs is not strong right now. The watches have become much stronger. Like the Belcanto obviously was like a big turn for that.
Yeah.
But branding is not strong right now.
Even the 12, right? Like, I like the 12, but
Yeah.
if you look at it with the logo, it's like the logo, I don't know. It does make it, I don't want to
And
say it
even-
feels like cheaper.
Like not vintage, but bringing more provenance. Parmigiani Florier, that new logo was like a serious misstep for that.
Yeah.
Right. So it does matter, right, for these things.
Yeah. And then the other thing I was thinking of, just the name, Christopher Ward. I prefer Christian Ward.
Christian Ward,
but just the name Christopher Ward, it doesn't sound like pretentious enough. It's not, maybe because it's not French or something, like
H. Moser and C.
yeah, like the way that Marco pronounces some of these names, like
Marie
Audemars
Calendar.
Piguet and Cartier and Patek Philippe, like just like it's like this pretentious like luxury, and the name Christopher Ward just doesn't. I don't know. So I can't put my finger on it, but
Well, the problem is, I mean, you're right, and Omega only gets away with it because they have heritage. Because otherwise, Omega, it's like I hate the Omega. I really do hate it.
But I think if you're not using like a brand name, I actually think like a single name is gonna stand the test of time more than a first and last name. Like who's Christopher
right.
Ward anyways? Like, bro, I don't like.
I mean, if you take a look at the Hoyer, right? Hoyer even, I think personally, Hoyer I think is a better name than Tag Heuer. There's a reason for the rebranding of Tag Heuer, right? But then there's certain names like that you have to do. Audemars Piguet, right? Vacheron could be Vacheron without Vacheron Constantin.
Well, and a lot of and actually, a lot of those, even those were combinations of names too.
Yeah, those are
so it's like
yeah,
exactly. So
like
like brands coming together that give you that, and so there's like meaning behind both. But and you're making me say your whole name, like Christopher Ward. Like, who are you, my guy?
How did Jack Mason? I should have asked him when he was on the show because it's not the name of any of them.
I think he talked about that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I got to go back and watch that.
He just thought it was a cool name.
And it is a cool name. See, that's the thing is that like Jack Mason sounds
Perry Mason's cooler son,
right? Like you just named something Clint Eastwood. If you want, like at this point, that name has synonymous with that sort of, or Sonny, right? It's kind of funny because the Sonny from the Bronx Tale, which is not one of the more notable mafioso movies, although it's a good movie, right? Sonny Cigars was just branded and released because just the name Sonny and that sort of thing as a branding works.
Yeah.
But you're right, Christian Ward is better than Christopher Ward, frankly. Like I think you're right. But
just fewer syllables, and so I don't know. I do like a lot of like the single name brands, right? Like Rolex, Omega, Tudor, Cartier. Like you have like just simple words like Chanel,
2 syllables.
Gronefeld, right? Even like the Gronefeld by the Gronefeld.
Yeah.
All right, JJ, are we wrapping running the race or are we on?
We're ready to rock and roll.
We can.
What's that?
So we can run the race if you'd like, or we can keep going on the show, whatever you want.
No, I think we're ready. We're ready to get this party going here. We're ready to race it up. You guys have been patient.
All right, so we have 7 official entries. Who do we want to add? I think I want to add Chief Fashion Influencer Perfect Month. You got anybody you want to add, JJ?
I think we're good.
So we have 8 people. 8 people. This will be.
Not even. Wait, Captain's twins aren't getting.
No, Captain's twins are not making it in tonight. I want to keep it nice and tight for the loyal supporters.
So give it a shuffle, and we're off.
Oh, look at this. We got a neck-and-neck race between Birmingham, Skies and Boys, and the original OC. Here comes Hot Watcher and Brian Hofrey in mid-pack. Uncle Mikey down below next to Robert Wood and JJ's Mold. Who will hold? Will it be Skies and Boys? Him and Burb are neck and neck, scarf to scarf. Ryan Hofrey is taking a nap in the back of the pack next to Uncle Mikey and Hot Watcher. Oh, Jiggity, you are a little too late for the race. I'm going to have to add you into the next one, my friend. But we will get there in a second. We got OC. We got Skies and Boys. They're running neck and neck. Here comes Robert Wood. Birmingham, fading faster than the color of his watch. Oh, Burb is coming back out of nowhere. But could he do it? No, the Hot Watcher holds it. And he takes it. Burb, you were close, man. You almost made a comeback. Another length.
Yeah, yeah.
If you just had a little more length, you know.
You got it? DJ?
Nope. I took a picture of me. Okay, now I got it. There we go.
Right, so
Jay Giddy, we're gonna get you in the next one. Apologies, good sir. We will get you.
I'm doing this just for we're gonna do a
Shits and
quick
giggles.
20-second race. Yeah.
It's gotta be Captain's twins. It can't just be Captain.
What's this?
I don't know. It's a surprise. What are my odds?
Rick and Karen. Captain Swing.
I've never won one of these.
It's not easy, you know. These are rough races here. All right, let's see. Well, who will win, Karen, Margaret, or Jay Giddy? They're all running neck and neck. Looks like Karen is fading. Karen has been kicked off of YouTube. She's what is it called when you? What do they get?
Karen's trying to speak to the manager. That's what it's.
Oh, I got you.
She's
What is it
And
called when
Morgan's
they
trying
get?
to speak to JD Vance.
Oh, there we go. And Jiggity comes in a distant third. Sorry, buddy. Karen got
JD, I'll make sure you're put in the next race.
Yes, we will definitely get you in there. Yeah, you can't beat nobody. Who could beat twins? Nobody could beat the twins. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed today's little surprise stream. Sorry I didn't give it much notice, but that's just how it is sometimes. Big shout out to John Buckley for coming on. Appreciate him. Big thank you to Ali, Marco, Steve. Make sure you check out Steve's cigar shop. We're gonna drop the link to his shop where you can get all the good deals. Make sure you use our promo codes for the Watch Hangout because Steve does hook it up. And of course, Bourbon Hard. Make sure you check him out. Who else? Did I miss anyone else who was on? Sure I did. But yes, make sure you check out the StogieSampler.com and the gift packs. We do appreciate that. All right, guys. That about does it for now. We're going to link over to the original OC where he's going to drop the gossip on some Patek news. There's some Patek news out there, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, guys. Until the next one.
Night.
Peace.
Hey guys, look what I can do! I know it's all fun, but I just can't do things. Hey Archie, I'm leaving you tomorrow. I'm kinda getting tired of all the names like from Jimmy calling me. So I'm kind of saying, chink out, motherfuckers. Mike the Snake, I'm leaving.